Razor blade, razor blade. That makes me happy. Bop. This is the footage that I said I was going to cut, but here we are instead. Ba-doo. And the first step will be to tape off the fretboard, because I'm also going to do this at the same time. Okay, I need to clean up before I do anything else. Clean, 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 clean. Oh, right. I need to drill the holes for the neck first. Here I'm just adding a coat of shellac. I like using shellac as a sanding sealer because it goes on easy, it dries really fast, and it sands well. First thing I'm going to do is wipe this down with a dry cloth. Kind of make sure I've got all the dust pulled off of it. And we are ready to spray. I will be using cheapo $25 Harbor Freight spray gun. Works pretty well. I mean, for what it is to spray the paint. So I've got a, what is this, 29-gallon compressor, 26-gallon compressor. The line is set at 90 PSI, and then I've got a regulator here, which brings it down to 40. Cool. Then the paint I will be shooting is Fourth Dimension paint. This is Sherwin-Williams cheaper line of automotive paint. It's pretty good stuff, and the guys down at the shop even mixed it up for me ready to spray, so I don't even have to thin it down or anything. It's just ready to go, which is, given how small the projects are that I work on, it makes sense to just have it ready to spray, in my opinion. Start up our little system here. Should have built me a little thing. This is just a temporary paint booth setup until I can build a proper one in this corner to my left. Alright, so I am not going to need a ton. It really doesn't take that much paint. There's a go. Almost did it. I need to get at this tip, but a little tippery boot, it's kind of small. Okay, I will give that 5 minutes to flash off, and then it should be ready for another coat according to the instructions. That's one of the amazing things about this stuff, is it dries so freaking fast. All right, so back in 5 minutes. Okay, and second coat. So another 5 minutes gone by, ready for another coat. I gotta say, I love this stuff. I'm used to rattle cans take 2 hours or more between coats, and this stuff is just like boom, it's ready to go. Absolutely love it. Just a drizzle. Let's see what we got. I think one more coat and that should do it. So 5 more minutes. Just briefly, I am going to spray the neck with the Hollow Pearl and the Bright Tone Clear Gloss. So let's go ahead and do that. I've got these sprayed with the first coat of Bright Tone with the Hollow Pearl in it. However, I do have some runs, occasional mess up. So what I'm going to have to do is go in, level sand those out. I've only got one layer on here, so it's not very thick. So I've got to be very careful, go slow. I'll probably just use 1000 grit and just go nice and slow until I get it basically completely level. I wasn't shooting this carefully enough. This stuff is water-based. It doesn't have a super high viscosity. It needs to be built up in layers instead of just put on all at once. So, yeah, I've been working with 5 different finishes, spraying 5 different compounds, 5 different mixes, and yeah, I just didn't have it dialed in right for this one. So we will touch these up, and then in all likelihood, unless the touch-up turns out really, really well, these will be going back into the spray booth for another round. I also decided to pull up a chair. It's kind of a psychological trick. I want to tell my brain, hey, don't rush. You're in this for a while. You're not going anywhere. What I'm doing here is I'm just using a piece of scrap wood to dial my gun in. I found that I had some runs and drips and sags before because I was spraying too heavy. I didn't really dial the gun in good for particular compound I'm using. So I'm going to do that now. I have sanded the neck down, sanded all those high spots down. So I'm going to put the neck in there, and I'm going to go for a relatively light mist coat. If I have to do 2 or 3, so be it. I just want to avoid runs or anything of that nature as much as I can until I can get what I'm looking for. So that is the plan. Okay, so we got our second coat of clear on here, clear with hollow pearl. And so now I need to go through, sand it, get it generally level, smooth, and make sure we cleaned up everywhere we had drips and runs. I am finally ready to spray the regular clear for the neck. However, I am a little concerned. I've only got about half of this pint left, and I've got to do at least 3 coats of clear on the neck, and then I've still got to do a hollow pearl coat on the body, and then 3 coats of clear on the body, and I don't know if I have enough. The product has disappeared off of Amazon. I ordered some direct from the factory. They told me they would send me an email when it shipped, but that was 3 days ago and it still hasn't shipped. So I went ahead and ordered another quart off of eBay just to try and get some to come in, because I have a feeling I'm going to need it in order to be able to finish this. So we'll see how it goes. As for this, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I narrowed the aperture so I can spray a narrower band. I'll start off only spraying a little bit of product and then dial it up until I hit the right amount so I don't end up with the runs and drips that I've experienced in the past. And yeah, I just need to get 3 coats on there, so I should be able to get that done today. A coat, 4 hours, another coat, 4 hours, and another coat. So, and then after that, it'll just be polish, sanding, and buffing, and the neck will be done with that. I still have to install the nut and the tuners, but that should be relatively simple. So, okay. All right, so we are ready for the 3rd and final coat on the neck. Let's get this done. Okay, so we've got 3 good coats on there and it is looking absolutely fantastic. Really, really good. However, I have decided to go ahead and go with a 4th and 5th coat because I want to make absolutely sure that I do not accidentally burn through, because I've still got to level sand, polish sand, and buff. So we're going to do that now, and we're going to put on coat number 4, wait 4 hours, coat number 5. Hey, what's up everyone? Just wanted to give you a little midweek update. This video had taken a lot longer than we anticipated to get out the door. Because of that, I decided it would make sense to just tag this midweek update onto the end of this video. The truth of the matter is that finishing has been challenging to say the least. We had about a 3-week lead time between work and videos actually coming out, and that lead time is gone. Because of this, we're working in real time now, which presents its own challenges, but we're getting it done. As you can see, and as you saw, the neck is basically finished. We've just got to install the hardware and do some polishing and buffing. The body is still being worked on, but I believe I have a process down that will produce something good, so that I can still make that September 4th deadline. Still got to do hardware, electronics, setup, so there's still plenty of work to do, but we're pushing to try and get there. So stay tuned and we will bring you the rest of this. Thanks. Thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.